Now we're going to send it to Chris as he's sitting down with somebody who has a little more information about study abroad. Chris?
Thanks, Erica. And this morning in studio, we have another student who studied abroad, Saloni Nahar, who did study in Hong Kong. Now, Saloni, what was that experience like?
Hong Kong was amazing. I actually didn't know how much Hong Kong had to offer until I got there, but Hong Kong has beaches, beautiful downtown area, mountains, hiking, and yeah, it was incredible.
That's awesome. And as a foodie, I have to ask, what was some of the best things that you ate?
Actually, one of the best things that I ate was Lebanese food
in Hong Kong.
Yeah, in
Wow.
Central. In Central, they had a really good Lebanese restaurant, so I definitely recommend.
That's awesome. And maybe for some prospective students who are looking to study abroad, can you kind of go over maybe some things that you know now that you wish you knew back then before your study abroad experience?
Yeah, I think it's really important to have an open mind before you decide where to go. We really suggest that you think about the experience you want to have, whether that means trying new things or challenging yourself, not where you want to go. Because study abroad is ultimately an experience and it's not about the destination, because you'll have a different experience wherever you are. So just kind of be open-minded and open and willing to go somewhere maybe you wouldn't expect.
Yeah, and going off of that, we did mention that you did study halfway across the globe. So maybe what were some cultural things that maybe they enjoy over there that maybe aren't as common over here?
So actually, because Hong Kong was occupied by the British for a really long time, they do have a lot of English. So it is easier to travel around. A lot of the signs not only have Chinese characters but also have English underneath. But it was a really big city feel. It was similar to New York. Hong Kong's really busy. Everyone's going everywhere. And there are a lot of people from around the world who are also working in Hong Kong. So I would say the world is a lot more close to each other than you might think.
So did you experience any, if all, culture shock then?
There were definitely things that were different, but it was more just, it was fun and exciting to just see those differences and just embrace it.
And you mentioned it, so I got to ask, what were some of the differences?
Yeah, so one thing was on my first day, I was in the dorm. It was called a hall, and some of the people who were the assistants, they didn't speak English, so there was some of a language difference. There were definitely people who did speak English, so that was hard sometimes. But then also, I went into the bathroom, and in order to get out of the bathroom, you have to press a button, so the door opens. But I didn't know that, so I was just like,
who knew?
Yeah, so random things like that.
And my last question is, again, for prospective students who are looking to do this, cost is something that commonly comes up. Was that sort of an issue?
So I think one thing that's really important for everyone to know is that around half of the programs we offer at Illinois Abroad and Global Exchange are less than or equal to a semester at U of I. So it's totally feasible. And also, you should also think of cost of living where you're at, because some countries have a higher cost of living, and we have financial aid and scholarships. So it's
Saloni, thank you so much for joining us, and I hope that was really informative for prospective students looking to study abroad. Back to you.